What's up, Bobcats? I'm Javon. This is BBTV News for Wednesday.
What's up, Bobcats? I'm Lisa, and starting you off with our top stories of the day. For today's top stories, we'll be showing you some of our favorite top stories from this year.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There are many different roles, including the control room staff, floor director, anchors, and much more. A lot goes into every production you see daily.
What is your role, and explain the process of it?
Well, I'm a standing news anchor sometimes, and then I'm a floor director in the studio, and I do feature every once in a while.
I'm one of the sports anchors, and I tell the sports in the news.
What is your favorite part about BBTV?
Getting to do it with all my friends.
Recording and making the scripts.
Bubble Soccer was an event held on August 31st at Stonebridge Christian Church. Stonebridge had many activities such as inflatables, gaga ball, 9 square, and many other things to do.
How did you hear about this event?
Facebook, my church and friends.
NJHS stands for National Junior Honor Society, which is an organization across the world. It consists in the chapters of middle school, and it is for 8th graders at our school. NJHS has chapters in the United States, Canada, Puerto Rico, and U.S. territories. To be considered, you must have leadership, citizenship, and character.
I really enjoy working with NJHS because I enjoy working with leadership groups and leadership development. It's a very large student group for our school that does a lot of leadership and service activities for our school, so that's why I enjoy working with NJHS.
Since this year is an election year, many students have been learning about the election in class, so 8th grade social studies teachers have decided that the students should get a chance to have their own voices heard. We went out and interviewed 8th grade social studies teachers and Buffett students and asked them how they felt about this election.
It's a great opportunity for kids to have a chance to cast their vote.
We wanted to help students learn what their civic responsibilities are and how the process works.
I kind of liked it, but I'm not so happy about the candidate. I don't really trust anybody.
I'm kind of scared because I don't like Donald Trump or Hillary just because they've had so many problems. I hope to get out what people at our school think and who they think should be president. I like that it's not with a repeat president because with Barack Obama 4 years ago, it was he was kind of guaranteed it.
What's your favorite kind of music? Do you like promoting your favorite bands? Then I've got the place for you. Regenerations is an independent business who carries artwork, merchandise, clothing, and retro items for low prices.
I love that Regenerations is a local company and not a corporation. The benefit of that is right off the bat, you're not going to find the same thing every time you come in here unless it's still here. There's not multiple of the items, and it just keeps it.
Many Bobcats buy our school yearbook every year. We decided to take a sneak peek as to how it is going and what we can expect for this school year's yearbook. What are the different jobs students have to complete for the yearbook?
They have to take pictures, they have to write articles, they have to interview people.
We have to do a lot of editing. We have to make all the stories and take a bunch of photos.
How do you think the yearbook will turn out this year?
It will turn out great this year because we're really good writers and we write great feature stories.
I visited Abraham's Branch, only one of the many OPL libraries nearby. I interviewed the employees about their career here. How did you find yourself here?
My mother actually works here, and she told me that there was a position available, and I've always loved libraries, so working in a library was a good opportunity for me.
Well, I was lucky enough to be, when there was a part-time position open, to be asked if I wanted to work here. I love this library. I've been a patron of this library for many, many years.
I don't get to choose where I work. If I got to choose, I would work at this branch. So I was working at the Millard branch when they moved me to here, and this is where I want to stay.
Well, everybody does it a little different as far as learning about the high schools. They had some informational meetings, and the high schools have had open houses. We also had the high school fair. If anybody couldn't attend that, I would suggest that they get online and look at the school's website. And then all the 8th graders received their selection forms.
Today, Eli is a normal 8th grader at Kiewit Middle School, but on April 26, 2016, his life was forever changed.
I was walking home from school with my friend Dylan. When we got to the intersection was broken. We started to cross, and when we got to the median, we got waved on. An oncoming speeding car hit us both. After he flew about 20 feet and then I got on the ground, the car was totaled. I tried to get up to check on him. I was told to sit down. A doctor came up to me, flipped me over, which saved my life.
That's all for our top stories today. Now spin over to the BBTV Sports Zone.
Good afternoon, Bobcats. I'm Christian, and you've just entered the BBTV Sports Zone. First up in Buffett Sports this week, Buffett's 8th grade track has won yet again, and Buffett's 7th grade track is at 3rd place. Next up in sports, Celtics have played the Wizards last night and decided that the conference finals will be Cavs versus Celtics, and on the West, the Warriors will be playing the Spurs. That's all for sports.
Good afternoon, Bobcats. I'm Dylan with today's Buffett Bench. First up, today's our last show, so I will be telling you the top 2 things you should be on the lookout for on Netflix, and 1 show you should catch up on for this summer. Number 2 is the film War Machine. This film is about a journalist who is a successful general who jumps into the forces of Afghanistan. This film is a documentary and is set to be released May 26. Before number 1, I want to talk about a show you should get caught up on before its next season. The show I will be talking about is Supernatural. Supernatural is a show about 2 demon hunters named Sam and Dean Winchester and all the hardships that revolve their insane, demonic life. The show is on Netflix and the next season release date is unclear, but be sure to catch up on it before it becomes too late. Now, number 1 is the 5th season of Orange is the New Black. The show revolves around the life of a woman in her mid-30s who was sentenced to spend time with a woman she knew earlier in a minimum security prison. It will be released June 9th. Be sure to catch up on it. This show is mature audience, but I definitely recommend. That's it for me. Now on to video games.
Hello, Bobcats. I'm Andrew with the last show with you. So I'll be talking about my top 3 games to play over this summer. First up is Forza Horizon 3. Get ready to explore the Australian outback and some of the world's best off-roaders, or race around on the road in your favorite cars like the Ferrari 488 GTB or the legendary Lamborghini Centenario. The game is on Xbox One and PC, so get ready to fly down the road at 200 plus miles an hour and only to crash into a tree made of military-grade steel. Next up is Bit Heroes. The game came out not too long ago on mobile and cost nothing. The game is just a game where you fight monsters and do stuff. You can make your own guilds for people to join or join someone else's. So grab your sword and fight some monsters, and also be ready to keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again to try and get the items you already have. Lastly is Hawken. Hawken is a first-person shooter that puts you into a mech to fight off enemies. There are a ton of different types of mechs to choose from, but they cost a ton of money. The thing about the game is that a lot of people say it copied Titanfall, but Hawken came out before it. Hawken came out 2 years before Titanfall. But anyway, get ready to pay no money and run into battle with no idea what's going on and where everyone is, and end up getting destroyed by some other guy camping on top of a building.
What's up, Bobcats? I'm Javon again, and I'm here with your daily announcements. First up, students, your Bobcat Den Teachers has the final list of students who have purchased a yearbook. Please check to see if your name is on it. If you think you bought a yearbook, 8th graders will be able to buy any remaining yearbooks on Wednesday, May 17th, during Bobcat Block in the Commons. 5th, 6th, and 7th graders will have the opportunity to buy on Thursday, May 18th, during Bobcat Block. 8th graders, don't forget that this Thursday is the 8th grade recognition night. Make sure to invite your family and friends to attend this special event that honors your years at Buffett. Finally, attention current and new NJHS members, meet in the gym after school this Friday, May 19th. We will have a brief meeting to go outside for a campus cleanup service activity. Remember to wear comfortable clothes. That's all for today's announcements. Now for a little fun before we go.
Most 14-year-olds are just entering high school as freshmen, but this Texas 14-year-old just earned his college degree. Carson Huey Yu received his bachelor's degree in physics from Texas Christian University on Saturday. Huey Yu was homeschooled before he started the 8th grade at 5 years old. He was 10 when he applied for college. Academic excellence must run in the family because Huey Yu's 11-year-old brother is graduating high school this week. He will go on to study physics and astronomy at TCU. Well, it was a one-way ticket for SpaceX's latest Falcon 9 rocket. The aerospace company's 6th mission of the year launched on Monday. The rocket blasted off from NASA's Kennedy Space Center carrying a nearly 14,000-pound communications satellite, which was delivered into orbit 22,500 miles above Earth. Because of the payload size, there wasn't enough fuel left over for re-entry, which made this a one-way trip for the rocket. One Arizona man has taken movie fandom and gone off the deep end. Retired LA attorney Stephen Hill has built a full-on Pirates of the Caribbean replica ship right in his backyard. He says he made it for the kids in the community to enjoy free of charge. The 500-foot-tall backyard vessel comes all decked out with a jail, captain's quarters, fake cannons, and even a crow's nest.
Thanks for watching our broadcast today. I'm Javon. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Right?